Alright guys, so this is going to be a little bit, I don't know, a little bit different than the norm. I got a new Komatsu harvester, I guess you'd call it, kind of like this Ponze Scorpion. Just trying it out, and I know we've had this guy in before. He is nothing beautiful, but it is different in ways. Yeah. For some reason, ever since I used it, I kind of missed it, so I just brought it back. And what I'm going to do is, because I can't get a hold of anybody tonight, I know Landy's doing a live stream, but Deputy and Mr. Moose are in a channel, but they're not saying a word, so they're pretty much AFK. So what I figured is this is kind of a tight area. So I figured I would come in here and chop the trees down, just along the road here. Not too much, but I figured, you know, we're back. On June 10th, so that's where we've been, and that's why I had so many hour-long videos, is to try to keep everybody occupied for that time that I was away. And hopefully, if you guys hadn't watched it all or whatever, you guys will take the time to check her out. I mean, it's quite a bit of just work. You know, I mean, there's not really too much discussion involved. I try to spark up conversation here and there, but it's pretty much raw gameplay. So if you guys are loving the forestry, like I know a lot of you are, if you haven't checked it out, check her out. And that was a week ago now, and we're just getting back. We got back yesterday. We got the baby down for a nap, and my wife's catching up on a little bit of work, and I figured that I would do my best to catch up on a little bit of work myself. So here we are. So yeah, don't really have all that much planned. I was hoping to maybe get some of the guys on for a little bit, and we could get some of these logs over to the mill, but like I said, quite a few guys aren't on right now, so figured I'd try these new guys out a little bit. Even though, like I said, I have had that timberjack before, and I did really like it, but there's a lot of issues with it. But it is, you know, something a little bit different than that buffalo that I've always used and loved. And we are fully operational on the 1.3 patch. It's not beta anymore. It is a complete release, whatever you want to call it. So we'll try to recut all these, because I had them all cut. I was recording, and I hadn't had my computer running in over a week, and came in, started to do it, started to just ramble on, and my Windows had an update, and it didn't ask me if I wanted to, it just did it. So pretty much we're redoing it all. So oh, suck this guy in a little bit here. Oh, cool. We got ambidextrous controls on with this guy, and I don't like it at all, but it does run nice and smooth, and the log handling so far seems beautiful. So I don't know really how much that patch had done, but for not playing it in a week and being rusty again, seems like everything's going very smooth. A little bit of a frame rate drop here and there, But I had watched a bunch of videos on, you know, the release and everything while we were in the hospital, and some people were just saying, you know, that's pretty much the issues they have had is the frame rate drop. So I guess that is to be expected, but it hasn't dropped below 30 for me, so nothing to gripe about. I've got a log underneath me here. See, we don't have all-wheel drive on. Got a diff lock for this guy. And I did buy a tractor with a brush hog, one of the side-mounted brush hogs, because I wanted to brush hog all this before I even came in here. That way I could, you know, locate the trees and everything else a lot easier. But unfortunately, all this underbrush is basically the game, or whatever you want to call it, the part of the map. So brush hogging it is out. So there's probably going to be a lot of logs I miss when I come in here to pick it up, but either way, I'll try to make a little something happen. And I appreciate all the support and everything. While I'm in the hospital, I got a lot of beautiful emails. Just salt of the earth, you guys. I did get my first just off the wall comment calling me names and whatnot. You know, I cried for a little bit, and then I just hit the old ban button, so I won't be hearing from that little tard for a while. But so far I have not had absolutely any issues with subscribers and, you know, the trolls and whatnot. And I don't feed them, I don't block them, I don't do anything. I just ban them. I'm not here to play that little game with kids and whatnot. I mean, there's plenty of people out there that can feed them, and I just don't have the time to mess around with just non-intelligent people. So, and I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna mention the name. I'm not gonna feed into him or anybody else that wants to be who they want to be. And like I said, it was my first, and it wasn't even a bad type of deal. It was just a name. Just call me a name. But it was you know, it had absolutely no yeah, it was stupid, absolutely retarded. So, like I said, out with the old, in with the newcomers. You want to act like a little baby, and I'm sure my newborn son is quite a bit more intelligent already than the freaking some people that I've seen out there on some of these YouTube channels, and just freaking crying about this, crying about that. So, like I said, that's my whole spiff on that. Let me see, does this head turn? It does turn. Cool. This might be a little keeper. Kind of like it. Very smooth. But then again, I don't know if it is smooth. It could just be I don't know why I like the sound of this thing. It just sounds different. It's out of the norm sounding. And I know Landy said, well, that's a soundtrack from a Baylor or something. I don't remember, but you know what? I kind of like it. It's not the same as every single frickin' machine in the game. It's original. Even if it is the sound of the Baylor or whatnot. I apparently hadn't bailed all that much to Not much to realize that it was the exact sound of the baler, so. Alright. Nothing over there, not bad. Like I said, this is kind of out of the blue. Me logging this section, but it was just getting to me. As we came down that hill, it was kind of hard to see if somebody was coming in or somebody was going out. So I figured I'd chop this section down, make it a little bit more safe. That way, you know, if you see somebody coming, you can. I was supposed to fling a little bit better, but it didn't. If you see somebody coming, you can pull to the side, you know. Keep production at a all-time high. But I will say, it feels good. The game feels good now. Not that it really didn't before, but I don't know. Like the logs, I don't know if they added weight to them or what, but they have a feeling to them now. I'm not seeing. Hopefully, I don't say this and it just starts happening, but I'm not seeing the glitchiness of the claw as much. I had seen it spaz out just a little bit, but not as much. Okay, let me see. It's kind of hard not to move that camera, that way I can see where I'm going here. I want to stay on topic. I mean, right here, I barely got this log, and I mean, I'm not going to say every time, but most times I would have lost it, which just, for some reason, makes me feel like the game has changed. And I grabbed 2 logs there. Normally that clamp would have just glitched straight out, but like I said, who knows? Maybe the game's just running super smooth for me tonight. But I'm really thinking there's a difference here. Thinking. Alright, and we're back. Sorry, I had to mute the mic real quick. Don't want that guy. I want the big guys. Them too. Right. Didn't want to do that, but alright, I think I'm gonna go back, set these guys down. Kind of weird operating from this side. Oh shoot. I'm so used to first person mode. Oops. That's alright. It'll do. Like, just blame it on Moose. Who's working this side. Yeah, looks better. Move some of my horde here. Barely got this guy. Yeah, it's staying in. Oh, it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. That'll work. No. I don't like that still. Come on. There we go. Holy, 3 logs, 2 logs. Build this up a little bit here. Come on now. Focus on. There we go. couldn't ask for a better pickup than that. Alright, now we'll go pick up the rest of the remnants. And that'll do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know y'all are gotta be burnt out, but hey, if y'all are burnt out, I mean, it's a safe game. I can start farming, you know. We could get right back into farming and come back strong into logging. So let me know what y'all think. I mean, now that the patch is out and the Lua files are out to the modders, basically now it's a waiting game to see what they're going to end up doing with the Lua file that everybody's been waiting on for the supposedly premium mods that they're all were talking about in the beginning, and how the Lua file not being out basically screwed them out of making quality mods. And we'll see if that's the case. Lua files, I believe, were out Friday, Thursday or Friday, one of them days, and so far nothing. So we will see just how much of that was just people blowing smoke, and you know, if a bunch of nice farming mods come out, I think regardless I'll probably end up start farming. Not that I'm by any means getting sick of the logging, like I said. I mean, I do love the logging and whatnot, but you know, a good quality set of farm mods would be pretty cool to get back into a little bit. Like I said, not that it will be you know, just getting into the farming just to, yeah, I don't want that. Just to get back out of the logging. So either way, come on, where are you? There you are. Some good ones. But on the same page, in the same way, I want everybody to be happy. You know, when I see 2,000 subscribers, that means 2,000 people that like my videos enough to subscribe. So every time that I upload, you know, they would get a message. You know, I've only got 500-600 views on some of my login videos. You know, I mean that tells me that it's not interesting to pretty much the majority. So if that is the case, I will go back to farming for a little bit. Not that I expect at all. I don't even know how many subscribers there are now. I've been out of the loop so long. You know, I'm here to entertain y'all, and I'm hoping I'm doing a alright job of that. But yeah, if y'all want to see something different, frickin' message me and write it in the comment section. Do whatever you gotta do. I know that I had been invited to a dedicated server for YouTubers. I had not gotten back to you yet about it. I don't know. It's hard for me to make any plans, especially in, well, yeah, because this is really just my leisure time, even though it is, like I said, making videos does become another job, in a sense. Oops. I did get invited to that server, and then I had a guy message me with a long email looking for me to play with a bunch of see, I have to go back in and look at it, because I was in the hospital and I was reading pieces by pieces when I could. But yeah, I was invited to 2 servers. One was a dedicated to realism type server, basically what we run anyway. The other one was for YouTubers only. So yeah, I hadn't messaged either one of them back, because I you know, I can't make any commitments. That's why I'm making this video right now. I really don't have the time, but you know, I wanted to explain why I hadn't had any videos go on, and because I left very short notice. Was not expecting to leave when we did, but everything went excellent, and we're all home now. Just as happy as can be. So that was the first time I've ever seen a log actually stuck in my grapple. So let's get these little pieces over here. A couple little pieces. If I can reach it. I don't think I got it that time. Got it that time. And let me know if you like this mod. If it is a nice change. You know, if it really floats everybody's boat. Having to do, you know, all this manual Ponze buffalo work. If you guys like seeing something different, or if you like the regular buffalo, everything that I'm talking about, just frickin' write it in the comments and I'll read it, and it'll give me a little bit better idea. Because I know after what, 5-6 videos of frickin' buffalo, I don't know how much I could follow, but I do know a lot of you are out here looking for that type of video, basically. So come on. You know what? I don't even want you. You're junk. You're chipwood. Not that I'll probably ever get to chipping you, but yeah. Let's see. Got any more? There's two right there. Alright, and of course you're out of my grapples view, so I can't see. There we go. Why do you have to be so complicated? A little bit different view. Don't really know if I can do it or not, but we will try it. Oh no, I was going to say, if we can make this, that will be sick, but we didn't. Right over the side. Just like, well, sort of. Kind of sort of like that. This one's going to be a pain. You son of a gun. Grapple it up. Whoa! Aw. Son of a gun. Figures. Just figures. It was like a perfect throw too, but it just had to knock one off. Alright, we'll pick this guy up. Alright. That'll have to do. Yeah, I know there's two there I could get. They're nice logs, but save that for the next time. Gotta save some for next time. Look at that. I mean, that's pretty nice. Can see if moose is coming, can see if there's any traffic. That half cut tree, two of them. Floating in midair, you can't beat that. It wouldn't be farm sim if it wasn't glitchiness. Oh, don't do that again. This thing turns a little bit different than the Buffalo. Well, not to mention, this is the other thing too. I'm not in freaking first person mode. Alright, we'll say right about there. Some logs to kind of clean up here. Freaking mooser. Come on. Yeah, I got it. We don't want this. Over there. Of course it would stick in my frickin' tine. Right. There's 3. Can we do it? Oh, well, it made it to the pile at least. Not the most beautiful, but it'll work. Fill in this little bit of a gap over here. Some stuff missing. And there y'all go. There. So we can do a little bit more down here. Even this all up. It all looks good. I think we can get it all with the front end loader. And we have got some freaking logs down, boys and girls. Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. I thank you all very much for your support and kind words, and I hope you enjoyed. Just take her easy, guys, and we will catch you in the next one.